Never think that you owe everyone respect. I know I usually put a big emphasis on respecting others, but there are some exceptions. If someone does anything to disrespect you and or those you care about in any way, you have every right to no longer respect them as a person. I'm not saying to retaliate, but you decide the result based on your social status with them. Now, for my example, the guy at work who was caught lurking around the women's bathroom listening because he has a certain disgusting fetish, I thought was a decent, normal, just harmless, and nice guy. But after finding out he did that, I no longer respect him as a person because that violated my privacy, and I could have easily gotten him fired for sexual harassment. But because he has a family, I'm not going to do that. If worse comes to worse, I will talk to management about having a talk with him that needs to stop. Apparently he also has a thing for me because he's followed me and come to the areas where I was working after I had come back from lunch. And it's just very uncomfortable. But most of the time, I just put my earbuds in and ignore him. Because he'll try to say my name in this really low, creepy voice, and that's why I wear my earbuds most of the time at work. And I've kind of just kept it to where it's only in the break room, because that's usually where I see him. Also, he's butt into my conversations with my friends at lunch. He won't do it if the two of them are talking, but if all three of us are talking, he'll butt into it, because he wants to talk to me, is kind of his excuse to talk to me. So that's why I just kind of don't talk to anyone unless we're out on the floor, and it's the three of us who are on our special team. It's really sad, though, how someone you think is innocent and nice and just a normal, decent person until they do something to violate your privacy and cause you to lose respect for them. Now, in some cases, someone may not know that they did anything disrespectful until they are made aware of it. So if they were on that level of friend, it's best to let them know that what they did hurt. If they don't care, drop them. They're not worthy of being your friend, and they no longer deserve your respect. And it means that, they just care about themselves. If they didn't realize and apologize, fine. Then accept it and move on. If they do it again, you need to communicate more strictly with them to find out if they really deserve your friendship or your respect from them from then on. Some people just have complete lack of respect for everyone. And another example, I was playing World of Warcraft one day and I was talking in the global chat, and as soon as they find out I'm not a guy, they try hitting on me, and then I'm like, excuse me, I'm not available. And then the one guy decides to start being a jerk just because I'm not available, and I'm like, well, that is not a way to find a woman, for sure. Especially if you treat them like crap, so that just, lets other women know, hey, you can't trust them with anything. And that's probably why that dude's still single. He does not deserve respect from any woman at all. If you can't even, try to make friends with one who's not available, because, hey, you never know. She may have a friend who is available and may want to hook up with you. But as far as online relationships, that ain't ever going to happen for me. I know that. If I ever have a reason to move on, I will never hook up with anyone online. I refuse to trust anyone online after some of the crap that I've gone through. Now, I have friends online, and I'll admit, in a lot of cases, they're a lot better than any of my real life friends, because I really don't have many. Most of my friends from school and everything have, grown up, moved on, and whatnot. But yeah, respect is all on you. Always respect it first, and if they do something to disrespect it, communication is the key, and then you go from there. Hope you guys found this informative, and have a wonderful weekend.